Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome to Reuel Recommends, where we talk about the latest in movie and TV news. Um, Thank you all for watching this um, show, this video. We do appreciate all the love that you've shown us so far, and it's been great to review films with you guys. So do please feel free to get more involved with the channel, and I always love to hear from you guys. Um, Today we're going to be reviewing The Rock and Emily Blunt's new film, Jungle Cruise. You know, a film made from the famous Disney themed ride. Um, it was an interesting film, I would have to say. Let's just get right into it, right? I think the promo material for this film didn't really hook me because it seemed like a period piece, and to see The Rock in that costume and Emily Blunt and Jack Whitehall, which great cast, as well as Edgar Ramirez, I wasn't really sold on it. It kind of felt like a cash grab of this of the Disney ride. But as more and more promo was coming out when they were doing the press junket, I got to see a bit more of what they're trying to do and the world that they were trying to build. And I'll give them credit. Like one night after work, I had a good meal, popped a nice drink, and just let the film take over. And to be fair, it really did. It was nice to see a film that was really believing in its universe and really was of such grand scale in this world of London, um, and with the conquistadors backdrop of Spain, trying to go on this expedition to the South Americas to find this lost fountain of youth, in the form of these petals, that could heal anything and save you, and I think grant immortality, which was what the legend was. So Emily Blunt's character was interested in this legend because of the advances to modern medicine that it could do. And Jack Whitehall is the not rich, sorry, the aristocratic brother who is um, has some elitist views, but actually is struggling with his own um, personal secrets in that he was a closeted homosexual. Um, so I thought that was an interesting take, but I would have liked to have seen someone from the community play that role rather than make Jack Whitehall gay in the film. So I felt that was a lost opportunity. Um, and notwithstanding the fact that I love Jack Whitehall, I thought he did a phenomenal, what are words, a phenomenal job. So I'd like to have seen someone from the LGBTQ plus community play that role. Emily Blunt did a great job, great action, and The Rock actually sold me for his character. This guy who is a con man, providing rides on the cheap, and it's actually trying to and creates this mystique about the Jungle Cruise ride, and it's actually all just fake. He's just trying to do that for the tourists, and then you get whisked off on this adventure. The point I would say that disappointed me about the film is, apart from the Jack Whitehall casting, is we had too many villains. We had Paul Giamatti as the crude businessman in the beginning for like a small role, and then we have this German prince. This was, I think, after during World War One. So he was the youngest prince of the Germans, Führer, and he was coming to find this uh, lost petal of youth for his people, right? For the German people. I don't think we needed that. Yes, we want to tie some sentiments back to the World War One, but I think by doing that, you're sacrificing any threats. Like throughout the film, I didn't feel at all concerned by either his character, which I thought Jesse Plemons played very well, and I wasn't at all worried about Edgar Ramirez's undead conquistador and his cronies. The backstory is tragic for Edgar Ramirez's character, and I wish we got more. I wish we should have made him the central villain, right? I felt they should have taken more notes from Pirates of the Caribbean, the Black Pearl, Curse of the Black Pearl, in that you just have that one villain. Invest in your Captain Barbosa. In this case, it's Edgar Ramirez. give that backstory, and then the twist in the end, which is that spoiler alert, that the Rock is actually a former conquistador and is immortal, also cursed. Then that twist would have been, which took me by surprise. That was great, but then that twist would have more impact, because then we now have the intensity and frailty of the relationship between Edgar Ramirez and the Rock, you know, and because then you have that intensity, then you have this, oh my God, like this undead conquistador is coming for us, and and of course we don't want to glorify his villainy, of course he was doing it to save his daughter, but he killed the native races of the area of the country, so we should not be you know resonating with the villain, but we should make him more dastardly, more feared, and I felt that was robbed of it. um, the funnier moments, the dad jokes, that was by The Rock's character was funny. Emily Blunt did a good job, and overall we had fun with it. I'm trying to think what else I would have done better. The visual effects were all right. Though I think some parts with the undead conquistadors, with the visual effects, it kind of um, it didn't seem that believable. I think similar to the Curse of the Black Pearl, right? When they become the pirates become these skeletons, they almost look a bit comical, right? Except for that first shot when you see them when Keira Knightley boards the ship, because you see them in the light of the moon. So I think the effects maybe they could have done without making them CGI. I would have liked to have made them live action, and but maybe they just can't die, you know. So maybe I would have tweaked it a little bit, opened up the film with the backstory of Edgar Ramirez's character, kind of similar to what they did, but edited in a way that later when it's revealed that The Rock was part of Edgar Ramirez's army, you go back and show that flashback in the middle of the film, and show when the camera moves out before the cut, you see it was The Rock that was helping him, supporting him, being there with him as a friend, as a brother in arms. That when these things come to a head in the final third act, you're like, shoot, it's brother against brother. One's lost his way, one's trying to be redeemed, and he's also looking for that youth, that fountain of youth, because he wants to die. He's been alive for 300 years. He's over. He's done, which I thought was not played to effect, because we had Emily Blunt, who fell in love with him or had a crush on him, tell him, no, I don't want you to die. No, you'll live. Come on. Which I think you made her characters too naive, so we didn't really get to punish her for her naivete of, she wants to be an adventurer, but she's not had any experience. She's not had any real world experience. So we didn't get to punish her enough for it. And I think that was a bit unfair, because with most immortals in their story, that at a certain point they just want to rest, they just want some peace. We could have done without the love story. I'm not sure if that love story added anything. It was done alright, but I don't think we needed it. But all in all, it was a fun film, and I hope if they want to move ahead with the sequel, that they really double down on their villains and really invest in the character development, and really have a diverse cast. It would be nice to see a more diverse cast in the lineup, especially those representative of the characters they should be playing. But yeah, other than that, it was a good fun film. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10, and definitely worth the watch. Thanks guys for listening to our video. Do like, comment, subscribe, and take care. Have a great day. Bye.